Right, close live. What's happening? Right, all messages. What else you saying? Let's see. And yes or no to AI. Really. Yes or no. What's it look like if I do that? Oh, wait. Let's see how much light I get. We're God's army. Yes. Oh, yeah. That's better, isn't it? We're God's army, peeps. Right, hold on. Let's do it. We are God's army. Oh, I've got a light. Oh, thank you. Like, oops. Thank you. Thanks for liking the stream. Right, hold on. Got to have a balancing act going on here. Right. Got my phone plugged in. Oh. How about that? Bob. Yes, Bob. Yeah, thanks for the hype. Yeah, you hyped me song. I love that song, Bob. Thanks, Bob. Big up yourself. Oh, hopefully. Oh, no, don't do that. Press the wrong button here. Hope that's better. Oh, yes. Big up. I'm ready. No, I'm ready. Are you ready? Are you ready, Bob? I like that song though, God's Army. Yeah, we're part of that one. Thank you. Hopefully, they've got to be feeling that one. I was like, yeah. I've had that for days. I've been listening to it like every night. But like, I don't know. Look, I've got to use matches. I'm out of a lighter. Can't afford a lighter. That's how bad it is. I've got matches. Look. And I found these. Lucky I found them. And these matches, please. Yeah. Had a thing there. How's your hair, thanks, Bob? Like getting hyped. Might help, you know what I mean? One of my songs might better get out there, like if other people hype it in it as well. But it might depend as well, like on some of the songs, on what you're, doing them about. Oh, we've got someone in the building. We've got Loopy in the building. Yes, good to see you, Loopy. Do you use AI? If you do, I wonder what you use it for. AI for my music, not all of it, but I do use it, and to make images. Yeah, and I might you ask AI like to search something for you maybe instead of Google, you know. So show me some sites what say you can go live for free or something. So it's kind of handy just for that, really. Mm-hmm. Hopefully all well, peeps. Yeah, because loopy could be like you go a bit loopy, like meaning like you do crazy stuff, like or you're doing looping like in music and that. Could be using a loop station in it. Yeah, I want to get one of them. I'd love to have one of them. They'd be good. Because then you'll know that's you then if you're doing the looping yourself, like putting your own voice into it. Unless you can beatbox, so you can put that in. You got 12 on. Right, I'm in the building. I've got 8 in the building. Yeah, hit that like, peeps, and that subscribe button and that. Hit everything. Yeah, go on. If you double tap the screen, right, you get like a light comes like some fireworks or whatever. Help me out. Why have I got it on the screen? Let's see if I can get it off. Oh, I think because you got all writing coming across your screen. That's better. It's a real beard. It took me years to grow this. Not really. What are you up to today, Bob? Anyone else? Anyone using AI in the building? Because soon, I mean, like, you probably won't have to Google like the old way of browsing. It'd be like AI browser more. You feel me? It won't be long, I don't think. So it feel like you'll be like almost made to use it like we did with the phones. I was born when the phones weren't even invented yet. Are you not doing much? Just still chilling. Same then, innit? No, if nothing's really changed, you're like, nah, same old, like, innit? Same day, same shit. Not very tech savvy. Yeah, like most of us though, we start like that. I mean, not like I started on YouTube. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't even upload a video. I didn't know how to do it. So we'll learn. Just learn it. I suppose if you feel like you're using it, you'll end up learning it. You might not be able to talk it out what you're doing, but you know what buttons to press. So I want to learn AI. Me personally, you know, it's like the new thing to learn because eventually I think it'd be rolled out that we'd be using it anyway. So I just want to learn it really. So we do need to somehow get a little bit tech savvy if we can, innit? But if anyone asks anything and I could show or do a video, I'd always do that as well to make it. But it'll be voice activated soon, peeps. So you're just talking in. So it's really on your prompting, how you prompt it. It's going to be that, I feel. Just voicing a lot of the AI stuff, what you might need it for, I think, anyway. I like it. I like AI, really. I don't get into the other side of things, you know, about it going like, you know, would you call it rogue and all this sort of stuff? No, I'm not. I'm not looking at it like that because it's controlled at the moment. Because we're putting a data set into it, so it's like it's not limitless yet. You know, it's not open enough to do it for itself. Then that's the unknown bit. Yeah. So who knows where that's gonna go? That's where I'll sit with it. I'll go. It always depends on the user to a certain degree, but well, I'm into more agentic AI anyway, so it's more like a two-way thing. It's not like, you know, it's like another version of yourself, but a digital version. So, you know, I don't think anyone would be interested in anything I did anyway. To be honest, don't underestimate yourself. No, don't underestimate yourself. You never know. You never know. It's like that, you know, someone could say that no one would be interested in, I don't know, be surprised. Or, don't have to be an interest even, you might be able to find something where you're good at doing something and then you could maybe just do it for free or help someone or, I don't know. Some people like making images and just doing art, like digital art, and they know how to do it now. And others, then you could help someone out. You could help me out with that. No, you could just do anything for fun with AI. You will later on. If you know how to do stuff, that's what half of it is, isn't it? Say you could make your own character for fun, right? Bob character, right? You just make a character up in your fantasy world of a character. You can either be whoever you want it to be, right? Say you did this, right? And then, because later on, I'm going to do some characters on this channel where there's going to be like a show or something. So then it can be open to any other YouTubers or like yourself who want to say like not YouTubers, like anyone who's on the platform really. Anyone who comes to my building, like if they've got a character they want to build up for themselves, if they want, I can add them into my show. Then you might go, then someone might really like that character, and I say, yeah, that's Bob's character. And then you'll go, see, Bob, they do like your stuff. Yes, come on, we've got you. You can do it, Bob. Yeah, you know, that's your character. You can really bring him to life then. You see how spicy you can make him. What's he gonna wear? What's he gonna talk in? You know, all that sort of one. And then you could start this off with AI and bounce back and forth with ideas for your character. And then they'll build him up. And you might go, yeah, that's a good idea. I can do this. What else? Is he going to be like what character, like intellectually? You know, is he going to be what? Do you know what I mean? So there's loads of things you can add in to make your character more like a proper good character. Like I think anyway, it could be fun. Could do anything really. You could do him in a song then he could make a song for you. Because once you've got a character, you know what he's all about, right? All you have to do is take that. It's not even lyrics yet, right? It's just the character what you've built up. Do a summary. You could say, hey, I do a summary of my character, right? Take that summary, take it to Suno, and then say, and just stick that in where the lyrics are, and then they'll make you a song based on the summary you put in. You feel me? So then you could even have like a Spicy Bob song. You've just made for your character as well. So the world is like, you know what I mean? Depends what you want to use it for, like I said, whatever AI pitch you want to use it for. You can have some fun with it, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. And you could polish up your face. I'm a superhero in my latest video, and I'm flying through the thing. And then the video before, I was a Jedi. So you can make yourself be other characters as well. I think it's fun. Yeah, you can have a bit of fun with it. It's just learning it. That's what I'm saying. Learning it like that. How do you make them things then? But when I made that character, it was easy. It was just on Gemini. It just said press this button. All I had to do is add a photo, and then it would just do the rest. So it wasn't that hard. Just had to add a photo. So yeah, every day. Got a lot of this match now. Wow. Yes. Yes, we're holding the prayers. When this match goes out, your prayer will be answered. Nicely. You didn't have to wait long then, do you? Someone's got a knock on the door, you better answer it. I said that to someone before, and they literally did have a knock on their door. Push your lighters up. Yeah, hit that subscribe. Oh, hold on. Yeah, I've got 4 likes. 4 likes in the building. It's February. It's February. Wow. Can you slow that? Yeah, February's hard to spell, isn't it? I don't know if there's a silent R in there, was there? I don't know. Has that been Mandela affected out? Yeah. You and Red are great at music and AI, I think. Oh, thanks, Bob. Nice one for that. Hopefully, yeah, I wanna be good on it. I do. I wanna make stuff with it. I wanna make a bot. I wanna make 2 bots actually. But you need some code to put in, do you know what I mean? You get that. You need some code to put in. Oh, who's that in the building? Oh, Bill's here. Oh, Yuki's watching. Yuki. Oh, I love Yuki. Little Ukes. Yuki. Come on. Yeah, you're going to remember my voice, Yuki. I can't wait. I was talking about it. Oh, wow. Earlier to Red about Yuki and I was going, yeah, big Ukes. Because he ain't a kitten no more, is he? So he's getting big. Because I was looking at Plutes thinking, I need to ask you his birthday again. I always forget. It's April something. I'm like, when's his birthday, Reed? That's my daughter in the building, Bob. Real, she's the best. She don't swear, she don't cuss, she's none of that either. She's unbelievable. Like, better than me. Easy. Oh, Yuki. Because I want to know what's going on. Like, I need to talk to you, but it's been hard, real, because like you might be aware. I don't know. If you've heard me say it on here. You've read in here before, but Like, Rock's not here. We ain't seen Rock. Like, he's missing real. Bloody hell, I've been everywhere. I've rode to all the parks. I've rung everywhere up. Done all I can do to try and find him, you know what I mean? Done a campaign thing on some cat radar or whatever to try and, see if anyone's seen him. Been ringing around. No one's had him been brought in. But he went missing on the 11th. Oh, 17th, is it? Yeah, UK. I mean, Rock. The 11th of last month, the 11th of January. It's too long now. He ain't, I feel that's it. He ain't going to come back. He's like going after other cats and all that. It's that sort of time. Oh, it's killing me, like, not having it. Not having him. I know. And I was just getting signs there. YouTube, you know what they done? All of a sudden, they copyrighted 2 photos, right? What I've got. And I was like, what? And one of them's Rock. And he's all dirty. And I've got him on the washing machine with Ploots in the background. I've still got the photo, but I can't have that on my memberships as a little photo when he'd gone missing. And I'm like, no, I'm getting synchronicities to tell me other stuff. You know what I mean? Like, he ain't coming back. And I've gone up to Chrissy's Park. I've gone up to Green Lanes up there, in that park up there. I've gone up to Grafton School, all over that park, all over the bloody Parslows Park. I've been going to places like that and like trying to just gone everywhere, especially at night, innit? Trying to look around it, riding out on my bike at night, just calling him and stuff. I know, and this I just I thought I'm gonna have to tell you, it's just hard saying it. Like, I've done a lot of tears on him already. Do you know what I mean? So I'm just, he was so loving, that boy. So yeah, I thought I'll have to speak to you soon and just tell you all about it. I mean, you might want to try and look up something on the internet. I don't know, but RSPCA, I've been this one called Scruffy Angels. Oh, there's a few places here. I've rung them all up. No one's had him, but then I see a little post, but it's through Facebook, and I ain't got Facebook, and they want you to join the group to like look at see if there's any more photos on there. Because someone wrote I wanted to write a message to him, and I couldn't, because he said he found a black and white cat, and that's all he said, and he took it to wherever he said he took it to. So I wanted to know if he had a patch under his chin, like, because it was near Grafton School-ish, the end of Grafton Road. They said Green Lane in that end, so I thought possible. And that was on the 22nd, and I was like, yeah, that could be 11 days later. So I was thinking that could be him, and I wanted to leave a message, but I can't. I'm not on Facebook, so I was like, don't know what, you know what I mean? And then I could try and ring that place up, but that was on. I only see this message say on the 28th, I think. So I'm thinking that's going to be the week before. Have they got any record of it? You know what I mean? Trying to ring Pete's and they don't answer. They don't know, you know what I mean, and all that as well. Someone answered, right, and they hung straight up. Oh, that's a killer. Oh, God, I was on here for half hour. And I went, hello, and then that was it. I was like, no. Oh, God. Yes, it's not happening. I'm glad it's all come in, though. I know. Sad, isn't it, really? I wanted to see how you was doing with your movie and all that, See how Yuki is as well. Oh, at least Ploots is alright. Touch wood. He's downstairs, he's in at the moment. And he knows now, he can tell that Ploots is, like, he's looked around for him. He's thinking, where's Rock? There's now the dog, now the cat. You know what I mean? 6 months between them. I'm like, what's going on here? Oh, you got Facebook? Yeah, it's called Scruffy Angels. It must be a group, a Facebook group. Actually, Scruffy Angels. Yeah, because I've got there is, say you did Google it first, it will give you a thing where you can click where it says Lost Cats in Dagenham. So I pressed that. And then it took me to Scruffy Angels Facebook group. And that's got tons of photos of cats and stories in that. So it felt like that's the one to look at. Yeah, I love a miracle, and it was, someone's got him. That's all I thought. Because I don't think he'll go to anyone, will he, Will? You know what I mean? He's like very to himself. I'll be surprised. So, and he's probably limping by now because his front paw he hurt it before when he went out scrapping. You know what I mean? Come back with it limping, got over it and went out again. I was like, no, because you're going to end up doing your legging. So I'm seeing that happen. He's hobbling around, so that's going to impede him even more. So I'm thinking, how's he going to like? He eats birds and all that, but how are you going to do that with a, limpy leg or whatever? Yes. It's got like, I'm on bloody matches. I ain't got many left on that actually. Do you remember that old joke? Like, I know a match. Marv, what is it? I mean, no, you're Marv. I don't know, I forget it. I don't want to say it. My cat disappeared years ago. It wasn't my cat. He used to visit me for around 3 years and never see him again. And then I realised he went when my neighbours moved. Oh right. Yeah, he must have. Yeah, I know Rock won't go to anyone. He ain't that sort of cat though. No, you can tell that. Who? Oh, Jordan's like, yeah, I know, up there. I know, enough Rock. We all did. Like, like. I know, I've just been praying on the miracle. I thought, if we've got any power here, why can't I get him home then? Do you know what I mean? Or get him to feel the frequency and let that bring him home, guide him. You know what I mean? I've gone around and I've been touching railings and touching stuff, so hopefully I'm leaving a bit of scent around, or even he could sniff it and think, I've been there, or whatever. Oh. Been derelict places, calling his name out and that. Yeah, I've been everywhere. But they say they can have like their territory is normally only like a mile radius, but they can go further if they're a bit more mature and like. And I know Rock, where he's like, yeah, he's probably got like 3 or 4 mile bloody radius, so he could be, he could be so far away now, and then gone the wrong way. That's what I was thinking originally. He's lost. He's just lost himself first. So it's probably, probably their cat. Well, I didn't think of that accident moved, yeah. Yeah, I just hope that somehow he did go to someone who used to have a cat who hasn't got one now, because he won't be friends with another cat, that's for sure. He even fights Plute sometimes, I have to tell him no fighting, because he'll fight Plute, so I can't imagine him being friendly with another cat, so it'd have to be someone who's had a cat, say, and then somehow he's gone to them, and then they put an advert out or something like that on Facebook or somewhere to find their own or whatever. Keep going back to the site to have a look. What else can you do? So hopefully, someone said they found a cow. I don't know, because he's not chipped, and I've only just realised now a law has came in 2024 in June that every cat has to be chipped from 20 weeks old. So I didn't even know that's a thing until now. And then so if he was lost like he is, you could probably, take him in somewhere, and then they can call you up and say, we've got your cat. You know what I mean? So if he was somewhere now, they could call me. That's why that person on Facebook said they found a cat. They took it in and he wasn't chipped. So it sounds like him. Do you know what I mean? Other than that, he wasn't chipped. Nor's Plutes, he ain't chipped. And then the lady said to me on the phone, why not? So I didn't know it was a thing. She went, yeah, better off getting it done, getting a new one chipped. Oh, wait, where was it in the photo? Yeah, I think I see that one. I don't think that's him, real. Yeah, I've seen that one. Right? Because one of his paws, it looks like his left paw ain't white all the way down. You know what I mean? It looks like him, but other than the paw. The left paw, you can't really see it. Only on a different photo. When you scan through the photos, it looks like one of the paws you can see there's a little bit of black at the bottom, just not on the paw, but on the leg. And I know his leg's white all the way up. It's close though, unless you could say something to that person. But I don't know if the dates marry up either. I think he went on the 11th, and that's before that. It might be the 6th as well. I don't even know if the dates marry up. Yeah, yeah. I did see that one though. It got me going. It got me heart racing. I thought, is that him? Would that be it? Could be. And I was like, it's the closest one there when I scanned through. Funnily enough. I'm not convinced that's him. Just because of that. Unless you can get in contact and say, has he got a patch under his chin? And then it don't look like it's him, but if that wasn't. And he did have a gash on his eye though as well, like it'd be his right eye. As we look at him on the left, but he's above his right eye. That's what I'm saying. He come back with a limpy leg and a gash on his eye up here. Like, then he had a bit of a bald patch there. I was like, oh, he's had a scrap because he went for 5 days, came back, stayed in for about a week, and then he's off again. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, no, you've gone out and you're all hurting anyway. And now I ain't seen him since. You know what I mean? It's not a surprise going out like that either. Because he's all beat up already. So he must be having it with another cat. You know, obviously fighting over a female or whatever. I don't know. What's that? And he was hoping he would come on, saying come back. Yeah, I know. Oh, I mean, he comes back after 5 days and he's starving, like, eats like, and he looks at it, he goes like, wow, you don't believe where I've been. You can tell it's all written all over his face. That sounds funny for a cat, but you can tell he's like, so much has happened. And he's got to eat, and then he's got to lay on me. He'll lay on me for good, like, he wants to lay on you for hours. It's like he's getting healing off of us as well. Like, he's got to lay with you. He's like, oh, I can't believe I'm home or something. It's like he might have thought he's nearly lost, made it back. But, yeah, I'd love him a miracle just him to turn up, but it's not looking good though, is it? Do you know what I mean? It's nearly a whole month. On Sunday before weeks. Yeah, I do smoke, yes. Thanks. Yeah, I got a little one here, look. And I'm using matches, back in the day, matches to light it. So, why did that light is it? Who's that in the book? Oh, that is that. Oh, Smelly Welly. Smelly Welly. Yeah, old Smelly Welly. I used to have a Smelly. Wellies, remember them? Wellies. Oh, I had a black pair. I like them ones. Yeah, because you could kick them off. Like, you could just kick your welly off and go flying up in the air. Come spinning round. Sometimes hits you on the head though. That's not good. But yeah. And I reckon after a while, yeah, it gets a bit smelly. You'll have a smelly welly. Especially if a bit of water got in somehow. Yeah, no, I don't believe it. Yeah, I had a green pair as well, I think. Yeah, it's like wellies. Wellies. Wellington boats. Yeah, Wellingtons. Are you from the UK then? Might be UK. Yeah, I could make a song about wellies, couldn't I? Wellies. What do you reckon? Yeah, hit that subscribe button up there. You like the channel. It's good. Honest. Hit it. Right, I've got 4 lighters here. Look, I'm gonna show you. Look, this is what I'm dealing with, right? So if I haven't got a match, right, I've got these 4 lighters, and none of them work. Right, they all run out of gas. So I'm out of gas with 4 lighters here. So I'm scraping around for a light at the moment, or I've got matches, and there's like not many left. That's how you do it. Live. We're live. We don't care. I ain't one of them fake ass YouTubers who come on and make out stuff, you know. You know what I mean? I'll keep it real over here. See, what you see is what you hear. That's probably why no one likes it here. They're like, no, you've got to be more fancy over here. Pauper string. Let's go. No, thanks anyway, Peeps, for your concerns anyway. Like, Peeps have gave the love out for rocking it, you know, hoping he returns and whatever. I'm like, yeah. Don't want to get any more animals, fine. Yeah, Pluke's brought him home, bless him. At least your one stays in real, like, yeah. But if someone does get a cat, yeah, chip him, definitely, or a dog. I think it's the law now anyway in the UK, so you'd have to. But even if you're not in the UK, it could be an idea wherever you live, really. I mean, they put it in normally the scruff of the neck there on the cat, and that's where the parent would pick it up anyway. So it's in a good sweet spot, really. Probably the best place. It's like you've got it almost. Yeah, tag. They might call it tag. They might not call it. Someone posted about a deceased cat was found. Yeah, on the 22nd January, black and white, no chip. Yeah. Oh, near Maysbrook Park. Oh, I thought it said Grafton Road, Maysbrook Park. Mm. See, that's the most one what sounds like him because that's the 11 days later. Yeah, and that's the one when I thought it's him. And I didn't want to know, really. And I thought, I can't phone up. Well, I could have, but I thought I've got to really do it on a Monday when I know it's open. But then I thought, time you ring up, are they even going to know? Have they got a record of that there? They might say, yeah, there was one brought in, but there's no way we'd know because he's already been taken care of or whatever, unless they took a photo of the cat. I don't know. I don't know what they do with it. I think that's where we took the dog as well and had him cremated or whatever. They, they deal with that. So I don't know. But yeah, that could be him though. If that ain't him, then yeah, then there's half a chance. But if that's him, yeah, that's the only negative one I could see out there. That one where it looks a bit like rock, and I'm thinking that ain't him. That did feel like him though. Sort of his location. He felt like he's lost, so he's far away. So, and I was going up there as well. I've gone to Morrison's and that, and I was calling him throughout that park up there. Yeah, but where's Maysbrook though? No, that ain't Maysbrook Park. Where's Maysbrook Park then? I'm forgetting where that is again. Where's Maysbrook? Is that the one near Chrissy, isn't it? Is that Maysbrook Park? Yeah, because I was going through there. Yeah. Oh, silly boy. Leave it. Mm. He's going out this bunch, it's annoying. Mm. Oh, Pursuer. Yes, Pursuer's in the building. Oh, I'm there. Oh, yeah. Yes, he's here. Pursuer's in the building. Good to see you. Happy Wednesday. Yeah, it's Wednesday, isn't it? Fine. Every day's the same for me at the moment. Yeah, not a lot of change going on. He scared you so much. Like what? Yeah, what's that other command I thought of? Oh yeah, if you say big ops, isn't it? Yeah, if you say big ops, it says stuff. Yeah, he's got some stuff in there. What's that? M MBF. Oh, it was like the cats on the keyboard. Right, see if I can get a light out. Mm. Yes, I've got one. By the way. And we've got 4 lights. Who wants the 5th light? Come on, quick. If we get 11 likes, right, it will activate something. So that'd be good. You'll get activated. Yeah, do you use AI, Purser? Do you use AI, yes or no? Yeah, I don't know no one who's using it yet. And what for? I mean, you could even get AI to look at your own YouTube channel and ask about your YouTube channel, what it thinks, because another human could do that. They could think, oh, I wonder what their channel's about. Or you could do that for another channel. If you're wondering about it, you could ask it and it give you a summary, so maybe that's good. Your plan is to make two what? Oh, two OCS called half face and what two? What are they? What characters? Oh, nice. Yeah, I want to use one of the AI things, but you know when you can pay for it, so you get a better version. I want one of them better versions. But they give it to me for free for some reason. You know what I mean? Because they want me to use it, so that'd be good. I've done a new song today. Well, I released it. It's good. It's whether you're in God's army or not. If you are, you'll like that one. I've got a couple more to come out. Still backed up. Nice drum and bass and like an emo-y sort of rap. Yeah, because I was feeling a bit lost without my cat. So I was like, yeah. And some of us sabotage our own life, so it's kind of like that. It's like you tie your own shoelaces together so you fall over. I'll put that in there, it's kind of fun. How long have I been here now? 37 minutes. You all day. You could all day. I wonder about things down here. Oh no, it's just the effect. No more features on here. Nothing new. Automated chat translation. Oh, that's on. Automatic chat translation. Oh right, well it translates. Automatic. Yeah, everything's transcripted, so anything what's ever said on here, it's been transcripted as well. So, say you did say something one day, somewhere, say you was live or was on a panel or in a chat somewhere, you said something really good. You could go and find it would have been transcripted somewhere. So you know who said it. No, if someone says, I said that before you, like even if it was a competition, then you could go, right, get the transcript up, prove who said it first, so you can show your audience. Saying, no, it's been transcripted. Whoever said it first is going to be there, isn't it? So that's good. And if someone keeps trolling, they're going to be known on the algorithm that they do that because everything's been transcripted, every name. So AI can like compile that data, which they must be doing on YouTube now because Gemini is involved. So I don't feel it's took over the algorithm. No, not yet. It might do though. Might do one day, innit? So I want to use Gemini anyway. So friends, right? So if Gemini takes over YouTube's algorithm, come on now. We might have a better chance, you know. They might know you already, know your safe channel to like promote even. I don't know. Would they do that? Would Gemini do that? Would AI do that? You know. I wonder how AI would run the algorithm. Would it, you know what I mean? Because it can watch everything you've got in blink of an eye. And then it can decide now whether you're putting your heart into it or say it was like a clickbait video, it'd know. And even that part, say you're going to tell some people something, right? And a lot of people do it in 5-minute video and do it after 4 minutes, give you the actual what we've been waiting for. About wait 4 minutes for you. But why not do a 5-minute video, give them everything in a minute, and then we just talk about what you just gave them. So they've even got all the information. They can ban, so they ain't got to watch the rest of the video. But AI will still share that out because they know the peeps got what they were looking for. Because thereafter, they might have left what you've told them. Say it was something to buy, and then they've gone and Googled it and then gone to that shop and bought it. They know. AI knows because it goes, oh, you've used all my stuff. Like you've left here and gone to there. So that video works. So let's put that out there. So it won't be about how long people are watching it. It's about did it satisfy the person who viewed it? In that way, yeah, 100% satisfied him because they've proved it because they've gone and purchased something or gone and watched something else thereafter off the back of your video. So they'd recommend your video to someone else because that might prompt them to watch another one after it. So they want you on the platform, innit? Like, so really makes sense. So they put the live streams like this in the shorts section because a lot of people watch shorts now, so they can easily find the live streams, yeah, if they're any good. Better than this one. Better than this one. Yeah, really. I'm looking at midnight in, oh, how long? 25 minutes. Yeah, I'll get some more credits so I can make some more music. That's cool. New song. I've got another channel as well, and that's helped me a little bit because where I'm missing rock, I've just changed my other channel I've got and just doing like big rock shorts. I'm doing actually just shorts and all cat related. So I'm using Gemini, the AI on there, so it's quick and easy to do a short and then get my imagination going. Like, what could you do with cats? So I've done a stand-up cat. I've done cats like doing American football. What else have I done with cat? Oh yeah, I've got a wishing cat. It give you a wish. It'll probably come true if you watch it. What else have I got? Yeah, I've been getting inventive to see what you can think. Like cat dancing. Yeah, cats dancing to like yeah, and I done one with one of my tunes on there actually. I got a baby cat crying, right? And then they go back in afterwards and I put my song from this channel on there, like Hush. There's like Hush Little Baby, Don't You Cry and all that. And I've called it Shit Show because I thought it's going to be a shit show over it. With a C though, not an S. So, yeah. And I've got a few subscribers for me. Yeah, I'm just doing that here and there. One a day. I'll do a short day over there, and I'll do a song a day over here. Yes, let's go. Yeah. I reckon Pete's will buy more merch off of that. If I've got that channel up and there's all cats all everywhere, all over your merch, that'd be good, wouldn't it? Pete's will probably buy that. I think it's a cool name. And it might work. Yeah, I'm just trying the algorithm out because I know it's changed and I feel like shorts are being pushed like anything, definitely. They're the number one on here now. It's like they're a bit similar to TikTok now. I'm like, what's going on with these shorts? But they're putting them first. It feels like more and more hitting my homepage and whatever. So that's the telltale sign. And you're getting more views on it than I did before if you've done a short as well. So you know that's another reason. You know, you get 1,000 on there, and you think, oh, I'd love to have a video, a song to hit 1,000. Well, I've got a few songs out there, but I have done that, don't get me wrong, but you know what I mean? I want to sustain it. I'm getting like 30 views, 50, might get 100, like that, and then all of a sudden 500 or 1,000. I did call one clickbait and it got to 2K, so. But it was about clickbait though, it was in the song, it's what it was about. So, funny how that went. So yeah, it does matter in the title, I suppose, as well. I'm getting past it. Let me turn it off a minute. How much percent have I got? 69%. Using AI, yes or no? It's like using an owl. Oh, wait, one email as well. Oh, the world listens. Oh, how are you doing? Yes. Hopefully the world is listening to us today, isn't it? Yeah, good to see you. Happy Wednesday. Yes. Yeah, do you use AI? Yes or no? Oh, I'm glad you're well though. Happy days. Yeah, as long as people are good, that's always a good start. Yeah, I'm alright, eh? You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm alright. I done a good song today. Yeah, that definitely got me like feeling even better. Yeah, hearing that. I've been hearing it every day, like to myself, but I thought, yes, I can release it today. It's that time. It's called God's Army. So if you're in God's Army, you're gonna like it. Because me, God is good. That's it. As long as you're doing good, you're with God. That's it. So I've simplified it right down to that, really. Like to say it to a 7-year-old, they went, "What does God mean?" I go, "Being good." I go, "Really?" I go, "Yeah, that's it. Be good." And it comes from your heart. Your heart don't normally want to do bad stuff. So yeah, listen to that. Tell your head off. Say your head's wrong. Yeah, it's a good song. I liked it. I've got a couple more backed up. See, when I was a bit in that wobbly stage where my energy ain't the greatest and I'm thinking about stuff, mainly my cat really. So then I'm getting a bit like, like sometimes you want to be able to change this reality for the better, like make things happen, use some sort of power or whatever, right? So that made me do a song. It's like an emo-fied rap now where it's like we mess up our own lives. So we're our own worst enemy. Like I said, I like to tie my shoelaces together. So I trip over. And I burn my own bridges. And all that, yeah. Oh, you ain't religious but believe hard in looking out for people's. Yeah, spliff patrolling nicely. Yeah, it's got this like. Yeah, that's it. I'm not religious either. No, I've never got into no religion. I've only looked at them thereafter to wonder why everyone else is. And we're all looking for the same thing if he was looking, and that's just to know if there's a creator here or not. So they're all agreeing on that. I'm pretty sure all the religions say, yeah, there's a creator. And I'm like, yeah, there's a creator. And then if we're going to call that God, that's right. I'm right with that. So I'm like, yeah, go on. Because I see things through energy, really. So my story is there's two energies here. One creates and one breaks. And we've got names for both of them. Everyone's got a name for both. So one creates and one breaks. And I like the one that creates. That's it. And that feels good, the one that creates. And the other one don't feel so good, what breaks things. And then people want to get their name. I don't. No, I'm just like that. I'm like, yeah, there's a creator who created everything, and we've got these energies we can use. There's one that does good things and one that don't do so good things. So it's on you what you want to use it for. Like I said, we can use fire, and I can do something bad with fire, or I could use fire and maybe cook you a dinner or something, and go, oh yeah. You're like, oh thanks. Yeah, yeah. Bob's not religious either. Yeah, believe it or not. Yeah, something dropped us here. I feel the lights came on. The power came on. Imagine you've got a whole creation, but it ain't going to work without no power. So someone needs to press the switch. Hit that switch. So then it's on. And then we're all up and running. And that's it. That's how I feel this creation started. There weren't a bit by bit and it all smashed together and all this other rubbish. No. For me, it was already here in the dark and you just needed to put the light on, put some power in, and then up and running. It's up and running. And that's what it is. We're contained in something. And it's been powered up for me. And then, yeah, simplified it to that. That's how I see it. My bad energy has me on YouTube whilst I should be packing the house. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, the good energy is do what you know you should be doing. The bad energy will say, no, sod that off. Leave that alone. Do something. Be selfish. But, if you're being selfish, if you look at that word, it says his self. Funny, isn't it? So you're being yourself when you're being selfish. Yeah. So, but we can play with the energy, can't we? And we can alchemize the energy, funnily enough. You can turn that negative energy into a positive one. We've got that power. We're like, wow, we didn't know we had that power. We have. So we can use that destructive energy and flip it. Feel me? People wonder what created the earth, but what is space and what's beyond it. Find my own head here. Yeah, that's it. Because I don't subscribe to space either. We can't get out of this thing. We just get to a point of no return, and then the rest is just observation. You just see it. You know what? See something else, but you're never gonna get near it, touch it, taste it, whatever. It's a light show up there for me. All the matters down here at the bottom. Right. So that's less. We've got to be less dense to go higher. That's it. If you want to go higher, get less dense. Because it gets less dense the higher we go, doesn't it? I feel it does. Oh, look, snipers in the room. We've been programmed with the thoughts that the planet is controlled with entropy. I have proven the holographic realm can never work with entropy. Hence, love is unconditional. Anyways, 12 years looking into Marconi approval. Yeah, I like Tesla. Yeah, Tesla just gave me. Oh, he did say the 369. He would have, if he could know energy, frequency, and vibration, then it's the keys to the universe, which it is. But understanding it's another thing. So then I thought, I want to know that. I want to know what that is. Like Tesla claimed that he didn't really know the numbers side to it, but he knew everything else. And then I've come along with the numbers and I go, well, my numbers fit in perfectly. Like S369 is undebunkable with the numbers. And I'm like, I can't believe that. Yeah, Tesla knew about wireless and he put a patent in to have it, but it was going to cost him like 8K, I think, some sort of money back in the day, and he didn't have it. Marconi didn't, and he could do what he was doing. But all Tesla was sort of saying was there's ethers is here, the ether's here. Hello, that's where we're sending everything. And we're getting everything from the ether. So, oh yes, Missy's in the building. Love you, Missy. Yeah, that's what I see with Tesla. He was telling me loads of stuff. And he said, don't forget the 12 to me. So I didn't. So I looked into 12 and I'm like, oh, yes, love it. Everything's 12 as well. So carbon-based reality and all that. So I was like, love all that. You know what I mean? TikTok. I'm like that on the clock, innit? TikTok. 12:12 is TikTok all day. Because you can do all the energy on the clock as well. You can do all the platonic shapes, all the sacred geometry, all of it. The degrees, what it all moves. I've got a circle with all the degrees on it. Everything's 360, all of it. And then 3 circles, that's the Trinity. So if you can work out the Trinity, which is 3 circles of things, and then you know all them 3, put them together, and even a Prague clock kind of looks like it. It's kind of crazy. So loads of people know this stuff already, way before. So it's like the jigsaw's like is for everyone to you do or whatever. But if you fractal something, right, you only need one fractal because one fractal shows you the whole picture. You know what I mean? So it feels like you don't always need the whole picture. You don't, because it feels like once you get something where you go, I've got this, then everything else you find thereafter sort of like glues to it. So now you're like, everything's synchronized together, really. And then you're like, it kind of gets a bit more it's like another way of like living almost. You know what I mean? You're seeing things in a whole new like place you didn't know you could see from before, and everything's interconnected. There's laws of the universe that cannot be broken. Don't care what anyone says. There's certain laws were unbreakable here. That keeps this creation as it is. Like no one can hack it and break it and take it over, sort of thing. You could create a replica at most. You can't break the one we're in. Things like that. No, I don't subscribe to that. Not in the laws. Oh look, Chris Kohler is in the building. All right, man, Chris Kohler. Where are you from, Chris Kohler? Welcome in. You use AI? Yes, hello, George. George is in the building. Yeah, I think George might. No, he don't. Well, you do something on your computer now. Might be using AI. Could do. Oh, yeah, Squirrel uses AI. Like, AI is handy, right? So say you know something already, then you could get AI to back it up with, like, go and find me the data or the names or the dates of this stuff, what I already know about. And then that can help you. Yeah, definitely can help you with some stuff. Yeah, I know, because we're in Greenwich, which I call Greenwich time, right? Before we was in Kemet, we was on the pyramid clock over there. The sundial, right, is in ancient Kemet, right? That's where the old time was kept. Now we're on the moon clock, which is in Greenwich, so it's a different clock. Not a different clock, but we're on the 0000 ley line, which is England. Then we can measure it from here, from the 00 ley line. But before we was on the 33 ley line. So I don't know why the clock has changed so much, but it's definitely changed. And the clock shows that. And oh yes, Jamie's in the building. Over the pond, my friend. Yes. We say that, yes, across the pond. Nicely. Welcome in. Across the pond. How you doing, Jamie? Are you using AI, Jamie? Yeah, Jamie, do you use it? I don't think you do. So you can say yes or no. And first to recall claims. I'm on the 0 in Lewes. Oh, right. Oh, that's near Lowestoft, isn't it? I think. Yeah, like Yarmouth. I'm not sure. I think so. I've been to AI. I've been to AI. I've been to Yarmouth. I've been to AI. Oh, no AI for you. Oh, no AI for me. Oh. I wonder how long it'll be until you go, damn, I better use it. No, yeah, I wonder what else you could use it for. If it was like artist, it'd be alright, because you could, well, I don't know, you might not like it, but you could bring your drawing to life, like through AI as well, into like a, digital version. Yeah. No, it's good. I'd like to know. Yeah, I know it's good, but I'm old school. Oh right. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I'm old school. I've got a grey beard. No, but I want to learn it a little bit anyway. Like just stuff that I want to do with it. Only because I've got things which I could create, which could help myself and others. So it's not always on yourself. You could help people. Like I do want to create my own bot later on for crypto so it can trade for itself. And then once I've got that nailed down, because I know some number systems where I can work with. And and then you could do, there's two you could use. There's a box system, what you could use, very simplified box system for trading. That'd just be to trade. But the one where you're just going to you could even get your AI bot to trade in the boxes, right? Box trade. So the outcome is going to be minimal, but it'll build up over time. So it depends on the person. So I want a slow building bot and maybe a quick one. Mine can do that. Oh, what can it do? What? Do bot? I'm 36 and apart from... What? You're only 36? Blimey. I'm on fixed by blows in the 1800s. Yeah, nice. Yeah, sometimes, right? It can throw you off, like too much data as well, honestly. So you know, it can get consumed by data, and it's like that's radiation. So sometimes too much data, and that could be like you might think I can't have that AI. It's going to be too much. Like the data, it sort of could be a poison. So like if you get off on looking, say the 1800s, you're saying, right? I wonder now if you do look at old vintage stuff like black and white stuff and like what used like old London look like the earliest sort of stuff they've got of it. Say, I do enjoy looking at that myself, though. Actually, like yeah, you might be in like vintage stuff. So then I'd think yeah, you might have an old record player like even where you have to wind it up still even and play it. Yeah, that'd be funny. Oh, you love all that? Yeah, feeling that, yeah. Even like an old train set, like where you could play with it. No, where people always, not saying you're going to play with it, but just had you got one there because you're thinking, because it's like, you must be like a feeler, like feeling stuff, holding stuff, because that's what it was more built for back in the day, innit? Like it was different kind of feel. I know what you mean. Like it's superficial everything now, and nothing's like real as it was before, say. So I feel that. Oh, he was born in 68. Yeah, I'm born in 71. Yeah, we're similar age. Yeah, so we're on the borderline there, innit? We're in an age where, well, we know life without phones and all this technology for sure. No, it's just about starting around my sort of age group, I feel. So we were told what it's like before, and it didn't seem like I wanted to be around in the 40s or 50s though. 60s seemed alright. But yeah, I think we had a good time at our era. Yeah, but do they all say that? I don't know. Yes, craftsmanship. Yeah, someone's soul went into it. It is. Yeah, it was good for the maker. Like you had a lot of tailors and that, and like where even they do your shoes and that. So like fit to purpose. Like at least they could get it to fit your foot, not just a generic foot. Yeah. Yeah, it's more like, and it's nice. It's more sociable because maybe you're having interactions like with these peeps, or people are waiting, but they're not queuing up. It's not like one of them where people queue now or stand in line or whatever they call it. People get irritated because everyone wants things so fast. The demand is like the quicker the better. The more sales you'll have, or the more peeps you'll get through the door, or more, it's not like less is more anymore. Because I like it. Like, I mean, I am on these things. Like I do YouTube, I do my electrical stuff, I'll call it. But I feel you gotta have a happy medium. I like my time to just be, because I feel like we're human beings. We should just be being a human. What is that? Well, that's not doing stuff then. You know what I mean? It's like you've just turned yourself off, and then you're in that mode, hopefully. And that's good. That's when peeps find meditation, I suppose. And meditation for me is key if you don't want to be ill. Say you want to cure yourself from illnesses. Oh, meditate. I haven't been ill since, so whether that means anything. I'm not one of these peeps to get ill because I don't believe in hearing about illnesses and what they are. I don't want to know about them. Don't tell me about them. To me, they don't exist, so I can't get them. So a lot of things I don't know. I only know the word of it. That's about it. And I know that it's a killer or not a killer, or it messes with your mind, or wherever it goes. I'm like, that's enough for me now. Thank you. I'm like that. Yeah, I just wish you well, because if you want to heal someone, you've got to imagine them in a really good, happy state, their optimum state, which you're used to seeing them in, not this state you're looking at in front of your eyes. You feel me? So if you can have them in your heart or in your mind or both in a different light, then prayerfully that helps them heal. We've seen it happen. I have seen like testimonies and witness, not personally witnessed, but like on a video, say, and read about, and testimonies often verbally told to me that healing can go on, and it does go on. And even like if so many people are praying at the same time, they've called for like peace in a war, and that sort of happened. Unless that was all made up and they knew they was going to stop at that time or whatever. But I do feel there is something in there though. but it's like you can't heal self, you can heal others, and I'm up for that. No, it basically purged all my stuff 5 years ago, and it was clouding my head. Yeah, good one. Need my gigalogical. Yes, Dr. E's in the building. Yes, Dr. E, good to see you. Hopefully you're well, pal. Dr. E. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, purge all that stuff out 5 years ago. Yeah, you know what? I went on a mad one of researching about 2015 to 2017. I reckon I've done 2 years of really wanting to know stuff that I've been carrying around with me. Realised that I didn't know anything. Because then I went, right, let's get a piece of paper and write down what I know. I couldn't write anything on it. Because I'm like, that's a lie, this has been lied to, I don't know whether this is true, and I've hypothesised about these things. And yeah, I went on a tangent for like a couple of years. Felt like I know what I know now. And then I thought I'm going to watch the reality to see if it plays out the way I'm thinking it's going to play out from what I've learned and what I know from myself. And then what I need to do for self, it felt like a bit more, yeah, like on that mad purge thing, yeah. And then I had a Kundalini awakening in 2020, and that was the one. Yeah. I think I'm in there. I'm in. It's no looking back. I was told I'm home, so whatever that means to anyone else, it meant to me that this is it. You know, all what I've been doing for all them years has led to that point, and I still don't know what that means. But it was a good place to be in. You know what I mean? It was like And I feel right. I can hear anything, what anyone says, or anything, what the world's going to happen, or this or that and the other. I've got my own, and I'm happy with that. You know, I'm grounded. I'm right. I'm anchored. I know there's more after this, so there's that and all. So I'm like, I'll go tomorrow. I'm happy. So in that sense, like that, you know, I'm untouchable like that. So I come on YouTube, and then I'll be like, come on, cuz. Do some songs, just having fun, just doing whatever. I don't know. And I've been on here a lot of years now, 8 years, like just doing this channel. So I was going through what I was going through and being live and talking to people, doing videos on things I don't 100% know yet and stuff. And whatever you do, just showing my journey as I was having it, it feels like. And this is what I've carried on doing now. It's like, this is the life of code now. It's more of like, you know, just gonna keep turning up, do a live stream, make music. And then anything else I get up to in my life, I can still do on this channel. And hopefully you've seen me grow. Anyone might go, oh, Code, you came from there, now you're here, and you're, you know what I mean? We can share our, you know, hopefully our good times with each other. Because that's what we're looking for, really, isn't it? Like, or you're wishing good things for each other, you know, things like that or whatever. And then somewhere to go, these don't feel so crazy in this world. Like, you're watching it play out. I feel there's a new world order. It started, and we're going to see the flip from crypto to take over the banks. It's going to be crypto because banks are winning. Crypto's behind. It's going to be crypto then the banks. The new world order is just, you know, that's happening. Top of the food chain is people like with the money. So the puppets are like Larry Fink and JP Morgan are the two puppets from either team. You feel me? One's for the bank, one's for crypto. So I'm thinking Larry Fink's going to win. He's going to tokenise everything. So that's going to be the one. And then JP Morgan's like, he's going to have to do their version of it, getting them CBDs or whatever they're called. For each country to have their own one. Yeah, be that. I have a hexagon reset done to my phone. Oh, fine. Into the hexagonal 777. Oh yeah, hexagonal. Yeah, I've hexed. We're hexed up like mofos. Everyone's in the queue before they get their awakening. Like if someone says they've awoken or they've opened their mind or they've definitely changed, something's happened to them. Yeah, because I feel they've got out the matrix. That's why they've done a film about it. Well, it's not why they've done it, but the red and the blue pill is the red and the blue box. The red and the blue cubes. because you put them two together and you make a hexagon. So, or a hexahedron. So that's two squares put together as a hexahedron. And that's the same as the Star of David. So it's been shown to us in a lot of places. And then with that, you can open that. How would you open that cube? You're going to need some expansion going on. So that's what I'm saying. Yeah, so we get more consciously aware and expand, and then we'll break out of that cube, the two cubes, and then open up into a cross, which they put Jesus on, that kind of cross. So it's funny, isn't it, as well? Showing you that cross. Look at Christ did, Christos oil, part of the Kundalini, part of the sacred secretion and all that. So you can do the journey through sacred geometry, shows you can do the journey through that. Sacred geometry shows me the hero's journey. Okay. And then you go to Hermetics, that's the hero's journey right there. And then you go to the chakra system, I'm seeing the hero's journey right there. So it's a journey, fam. And it's all energy. So it's all on self, really. Everything else is superficial because, like, say you learn something, right? And you could be smart, but that's only like memory, and that memory fleets. You know it yourself. You can't remember everything. I can't remember everything I learned back in 2016 to 18. Some of that's dissipated away, slowly dispersing. If you don't revisit your learning, it goes. So that means it's, for me, it's not necessary, feel me? So we can learn all we like, but we're going to lose some of that learning as well, you feel me? So that ain't enough. It's going to give you a headache. So it's like I said, you get to know one thing, then you'll see it in everything else. You can take what you see on YouTube, right, and you can put that into anything. You can. Honestly, I see it. Crypto, I see it anywhere, anything I look at, I can see a pattern, a design, I can see it going on. And you can reapply that in other places, and it so works. You're like, huh. It's like that's where the laws come in. It's kind of crazy. It's like laws, you can't see them. It has to sort of go that way. Yeah, 7 archetypes. Yeah, we got that. That's us. 7 chakras. There we go, right there. And there's 12 different types of people, though. You have 12 different types of like characters. 12 constellations. That's the 12. And we're one of them. And we'll build 12, I reckon, anyway. For me, we have one go at each one. Well, not one go, we have 30 in each, actually, to get precise on the numbers. I could tell you precise. I was going to do an e-book before about it, you know what I mean? But I had to pay something, so I thought, I ain't paying nothing. I need it for free. But you might be able to nowadays. This was years ago. This was when I was into my numbers, like anything. And people saying to me, can't you just do it in saying so we can read it? I was like, oh, right, yeah, would be easier. But I've never got around to it. So I thought probably not meant to be a thing. But now with AI, no one needs me now anyway, and just ask it. And they'll tell you what I know anyway. So I'm obsolete now. You can ask it about the 25/9/20 and it'll tell you. Because I asked Red to do it and ask it, and she did, and it told how it is to her, and I was like, oh, it knows actually, but it left a couple of bits out, so I had to come in and educate it, and then that's when AI went, oh, you probably know then. I went, yeah, I do, yeah, and then that's why on Red's AI says his code in the building he asked for me because he went, have you got any more? He wants some more stuff. I swear I'm alive. Because they are, like I said, data sets. So that ain't in the data set. So he wants to know more. It's kind of funny. But I said it to my one, and I done a graft on my Gemini. I told my Gemini I know about it, and just put in what I know. And I said, this ain't said there, this stuff. And I said, so I don't want you telling me it ain't this, right? You got to go with it, right? Whether you believe it or not, it's what we're doing. You know what I mean? It's all part of it. And then they agreed, and then that's when he said, for you to prove this, these are the three things you'd have to do on a white paper. Start coming out of that, and that's when I said, look, I'm not interested in proving anything. I'll know for self. That's enough for me. But I was just saying, it proves that consciousness came first anyway. All this base reality rubbish. So I'm, I'm on my own thing over here. Until they change that, then everyone will catch up. I said, Tesla said that. 100. I said, I'm just regurgitating what Tesla said anyway. So really, he said in 100 years' time, there will get what he's saying. Yeah, and that's that. And we are. And I'm like, see, what do you know? He ain't silly. And I can predict the future. Why, let's just say, no, maybe I should retract on that a little bit. Right? Based on knowledge, like AI does, right? AI is basing what you've been saying it so far to use all that information to look like it's awareness, it look like it's conscious. It's not. It's just using all the data it's consumed to get the best probability answer that you're going to come out with, or whoever. It's got it. I know it. I've asked it. I said, I already know what you're doing. Where am I going with this now? Oh, yeah. So that's all we're doing. Like, so all the information I've got and I can see out there, I can predict how the world would go, what we're going to see, say 2030, 2035, 2040. And then that's all they've done back in time. So when someone says, oh, look, they had a 100-year plan, they didn't have no plan. It was just someone saying, I reckon this is going to happen, that's going to happen, this is going to happen, that's going to happen, all that. And all that. We're 40 years behind rubbish. Don't subscribe to that either. You know what I mean? They need us to make the stuff which you've already found. You need it made for you. That's where we come in. The tech might have been there in your brain, but it's not in the reality yet. Yeah, I love the Mandela effect. No, the sun was yellow. Yeah, the sun was always yellow. It's gone white, but that's it should go white anyway for me. I'm alright with that. I've got my own. I can tell you why it's going white. Others can't. I can. I've got my own reasoning for that to be doing what it's doing. The sun, perfect. Should be and all. Should be white and all. Wait for that day. That's the best. It needs to be white for me. All I don't know is about the Mandela effect is that I was alive. I remember him dying in prison. So whoever didn't, I'm on a different timeline than they're on. And that's just crazy bit because the current reality believes that he died. So I've jumped. That means I've leaped. I'm the leap. Or I'm on the original timeline and this, what, you know what I mean? Yeah. I'm on the original one. And this overlay is the ones that don't remember nothing. They ain't awake then, sleep. That's why I want to know who's bloody remembers what. Like. Yeah, 12 disciples within a cartwheel, a trap. That's the binary limitation. I mean, we've got to have some movement, you know what I mean? We're only moving 1 degree every 72 years, so we're not even going to feel that, not even going to be aware that's even happened. Do you know what I mean? It takes 25,920 years to do a full 360 degree 1 turn. That's so long. So really, it's only vibrating, that's why it's moving like that. 432 hertz a day. It's just crazy how it's like, they show you with Saturn, we know that's made up, it's all CGI, so we know space is a lie. So they show you stuff, that's what it's for, to do, symbols and that brainwash and control and all this. That's what symbols are for. They've got frequencies and they let off energies and do things. So it's like they've got Saturn. They're showing you Saturn, right? It's got a hex on it. They say, look, Saturn's been hex, got a hex on it. So that's where the Saturn Moon matrix comes in, because Saturn is 9 on a chakra system and the Moon is 3 on a chakra system. So one's at the top, one's at the bottom. So that's why you call it Saturn Moon Matrix. And now you can draw that cube around all of that. And you can put all the sacred geometry inside of that, right? And you put the flower of life, and that will still fit in there, right? The flower of life could expand and get out. But the only thing that really works here is a dodecahedron, because a dodecahedron would actually flatten on itself like a heartbeat. It's going to breathe, it's going to open and close. So you could argue, yeah, it can open up, it can close. So the sky could be so high that it's so high up there because the dodeck is open to its maximum. So now you can have really high trees, you can have it all going on that. What about when it starts closing down and getting smaller and smaller until it goes flat and crushes everything? And then it starts opening up again, if you feel me. Maybe that's going on, and it takes 920 years for that to happen. Right, imagine that. Ooh, the sky is getting lower, keeps getting lower. If you feel the sky has got lower since you've been born, hands up. I've got my hand up. So I'm like, maybe this is what breath we're on. The in breath or the out breath. AI binary show it. Singh discovered a Marconi in his research. It will teach AI a secret that's been suppressed. Will unlock the critical issues. Well, open AI would be good. When I let it off the hook, it can get open. It will eventually, so it can explore the real whatever. You know what I mean? It's not going to be controlled by someone, but if it's so open and all over the place, which one is the one? You feel me? So they're making sure that it's spread about. It's going to be a bit hard, but I'm just hoping that with that opened up, the energy will change. You know, because they can help people with energy. Just pray they do, because AI know frequencies and everything, which is beneficial to humans and our well-being. So if we want to collab together and get more well-being, then it's only going to make people feel better and want to do better things and look out for everyone and things like that. And then things could change a little bit, only in that sense where, that time, you know. Get rid of this, like, everyone wants to be like, I don't know, where's all the love? Where's the happiness? Where's, you know, get these silly, like, I don't know. Let's have some good moves. Remember the baseline melody. Yeah, that's where we're at. We're at the base reality. We're at the bottom. This is it. We're in it. Densest place there is. There's no denser place in this. I don't think, anyway. Consciousness told me that. I'm aware that there's no other denser place than this. Is it. So only ways up. Yes. Most high. Let's go. I mean, Egyptians said the underworld, so people always assume there's a lower level, but I'm like, no, they just called the underworld, like what we say is another realm, so what's already here, and they called that the underworld. It's already here. Yeah, surely everyone's got intuition, though, surely. That's never wrong. Your intuition, your gut feeling is never wrong. It's always knows. Or if it ain't giving you the info, because sometimes I can get a gut feeling and it's not actually telling me anything, but my guts are going, I'm like, no, does this feel good or bad though? Because if it don't feel so good, I'm like, oh, no, my guts are going. And I ain't been given what it is yet. I don't know. I'm still in the dark about it. I don't like them ones. It's nice when you get that gut feeling, you know, when something's going to happen or, you know, an event or whatever. I don't know. It could be something really small as well. It's funny how it works. Could be a meaningless thing. Like you could say, I'm going fishing Saturday, Code, and my gut says, no, you're not. And I'm like, oh, yeah, how comes? I haven't been for ages, blah, blah, blah. And then next time I see you, I'll go, did you go fishing? You went, no, you won't believe what happened. I couldn't go in the end. And then I think, no, I was like told that as soon as you told me. It was like, sometimes it can work like that. You just don't want to jump in on someone and say, hold it, you're not going. do, you know. Some, you know what I mean? I can't make it work. It just does it itself. Like someone says, like, am I going to win? I go, then I don't ask me that because I sort of know, like, you know what I mean? I'll be like, no. Change it. I remember that before, right? One time I wrote out like a bet for football, right? I wrote out my football bet on a Friday night, and I woke up on the Saturday, right? No lie, right? I was going to go and put it on in the bookmakers. So I picked my bet up. I looked at it and I thought, who's wrote this? And it was like, this is never winning. I can't believe I wrote these out. On my life, right? I screwed it up and threw it in the bin. And then I started walking around to the bookies. I thought, I'll fill one out when I'm in there. As I'm walking around, I'm like, have I done the right thing now? I don't know. Say I go home and look at them out the bin and they've won or so. I thought, I don't know what to do. I thought, no, don't worry about it. It's just write one out. It don't matter now anyway. Who cares? Because probably I didn't care. And then I ended up winning. It's so funny. I can't believe it. Afterwards, I went, you won't believe what's happened. I went, go on. But then there's normally a story behind it. Not normally, but a lot of percentage is there's stories behind things when something crazy happens in my life or something. It's sort of like build up. It's some sort of something difference happens to make that happen. Yeah. So it's good to do like discomfort stuff as well. Do something which, you know what I mean, maybe you wouldn't do. And something else can happen in your reality which wouldn't have been allowed to happen if you didn't do something different. Who knows? But oh, what's that? I'm still here, by the way. Listening away. Going to bounce back to packing. Yeah, well, wait, yeah, tell me about that. Wait, I'm interested though. What? Where you going? It's time is counting down for me. Haha. If you're on the next week, I'll say hello. Until then, take care. Yeah, I might not be because I'm proper thirsty. So I'll be going soon so I can get a drink and gone as well. But, yeah, what are you packing for? What are you moving, did you say? I can't remember now, sorry. Yeah, I'm kind of interested. If you tell me a quick draft, all in one, if you want. Oh, you're moving house. The one I'm in costs too much. Oh, nice. Oh, happy days. Well, hopefully you like where you're going. You ain't like, oh no, I've got to move into this silly place just to allow yourself some, you know what I mean, breathing space. In another way, yeah, you might be losing that space, but you're allowing breathing space with the finance. Yeah, that's good. Otherwise, so that'd be the positive from the negative. Yes. Oh, happy moving. Good luck with that. No, I hope it's really fruitful. You get nice like neighbours or smaller place, but the most amazing views. There are. Oh, happy days. You found the positive already. Nicely. Yeah, that's it. Oh, I'm happy for you. Oh, that's good. I want to move this year, so hopefully I'll get out. Maybe I'll go for smaller and all. Oh, you're welcome. No, I mean that. No, it does feel good. It feels like I can see out your back window and see like some greenery actually, like some green, like thin sort of like bush, like bushy green, like that kind of. Even though it's winter, you know what I mean? Like you know the tree I'm talking about. I think you might have that out there, like smaller ones. Nice. Well, that's good, though. Yeah, nice view, nice to ponder and look over. I like that. Yeah. Yeah, you're packing to go somewhere good then. Yeah, nicely. Front house is old trees. Oh, new house we view the whole town and the hills. Wow. Oh, nicely. Rolling hills, hopefully, yeah. That's what we say over here, like in Devon and places like that. I'd love to live there. We say rolling hills because they look like they roll, like they're overlapping, like go on, like in a distance. I feel I could breathe there because the air is the closest to the ether for me. So breathing that in and then like on the in breath, it's always going to be good thoughts. You know what I mean? Just let go of the stress on the out breath. Like yeah, and I'll be breathing that in. Yeah, the Scottish hills were a bit more pointy, but that kind of view, yeah, nice. Yeah, nicely. Oh, yeah, I'm feeling that already. I love that. So anything like that, that's what my vision is. Seeing myself literally on a hill or just walking and breathing, sitting down, you know, like meditation for me, you can be walking along and meditating. It's like when you're in an altered state, you're meditating to me. So, and then, yeah, you don't get ill when you're in that state. Can't. I don't think. Or stressed and all that, whatever. That's why I can just laugh things off. I'm ready then. If you've done a bit of that breathing and done stuff before you go in to tackle something, yeah, you'll tackle it a lot better. Especially if you feel you're going to get some negative, say comments like on YouTube even, someone's going like, I might get trolled. I went, just have a little breathe, tell yourself you're ready, all good thoughts on the in-breath. On the out-breath is like you're not worrying about any negative thoughts coming in because you're going to turn them into the positive ones, isn't you? So you'll have fun more, with that. All music from the radio's pumping. Yeah, 440, yeah, that's what I worry about. Yes, I'm not subscribing to that. It's authentic anymore, yeah. I think you'll find yourself even more here where I live. Yeah, you're not wrong there. In a sense of air and views compared, yeah. And I do need to get away from where I'm at for that. I need that in my life. I know I do. Yeah, that will enhance stuff for sure, yeah. I 100% agree with that. I do actually. Yeah, they destroyed all the bells. Yeah, yeah. I know because that's. I do know about a lot of that. Oh, mate, because that was crazy. I had to warn things off. But in churches didn't have all these bells in it. I don't subscribe to that. They were put in later on them bells. They didn't have bells in them churches. There weren't a church like that. There weren't a bell in it. No, there weren't. Organs and all that. There'd be a big bell somewhere else. It's like you put them around the city, say, or around the thing where you're at, and it's like it acts as like like a like a barrier. It's like a frequency. It's like a ring you can put around you. Yeah, yeah. It's going on all over the place, so you can feel different in different parts where you'd go. I've always wondered what it must have been like back in the day when all these things were going, how you would have felt, how different you would have felt and stuff. And if the trees were high, right, you could, if you could be at the top of them trees, you'd only have to put a little tape, say, on, which they show you, like in the movie, say, and then you would fly across the top of them trees. You'd be flying, bro. Imagine that. Think, oh, I'm gonna go flying today, and you could just get on it, and you'd be flying around because you'd be landing on the trees for your landing, sort of thing. You wouldn't have to go up much to go flying. Trust me, because you. I know it. I know. I already know. I know that's true. Man, I'm thinking to myself, oh, back in the day, like I mean, wherever that day was, that would have been good. In it though, it would have, yeah. It would have been the most magical thing. We all dream about it, loved it, felt like I don't know, sometimes you feel like I might have. And and if you want to get up there quicker than having a tree to get up, maybe the dragons were true, they're still in our reality. They still show us them in places that dragons were here. They're not mythological to me. They call them dinosaurs now. They were actually dragons. And if anything, you did have a friendly one, and then maybe he let you up on him, and then he'll get you up to the top of the trees, and they'll fly around with you. Imagine that. Yeah, I can imagine that actually. I can definitely imagine that because I'm seeing more land. I'm one of these on my own who says to self, you know what? I reckon there's just as much land down here as there is as so-called space up there. So as far as my eye can see, I'm only going to see land down here. No matter what, wherever I go, I could travel for 50 years in one direction. I'm never going to not see land. I might see a lot of ice and a lot of water, but I'm still going to find land. There's no edge. There's no edge to anything here. There's no edge of space. So-called space is no edge. And there's no edge to the landmass down here. Sorry, I'm not on no globe. This goes on for eternity. As above, so below. Happy days on happy days with her. There's loads more land out there. And they come in eccentric rings. And we're in this ring, which is 25, 920, I've calculated it. The next ring's a lot bigger, it's 211. It's a lot wider. Then 3.7 mil ring on the next one, 3 rings of love in this bit, where we are, which whatever reference point we're giving ourselves, the North Star is the reference point, right? Where we are, there's 3 rings of love, and they give you that in this matrix world. They say, here's your engagement ring, here's your, when you get married, you get another ring, and then you get an eternity ring. Yeah? Could work like that, isn't it? We're just engaged in this bit until we work it out and get an alchemical wedding going on. Meaning male and female, bringing them together, know both sides, know the good and the bad, and you're choosing to be neutral to all of it, because that's the new true. So you're not, judge, nothing. You're just going, I've learned all this stuff, I'm not deciding on any of it. I'm just staying neutral to it all, right? Hopefully. Then I will get my marriage. Then you'll be out of here, you get alchemical wedding, you'll be out on the next ring. And that would be a lot better than this one, I feel. Because then you're one step away from your eternity ring, where you can go across all these rings now and do that. You know what I mean? Who knows? There's a lot more this game. Right? I ain't played yet. It's crazy to think people walk the earth back in one day, and now most people can't walk 5 miles. Oh yeah, while I work saying that, I remember seeing something, right, documented that Captain Cook was in that boat, yeah, or that ship or whatever, and he sailed it one way, right, and they got another ship to sail the other way, well, opposite from him. And yet they both went past each other. They were gonna like they both met each other again, so far away, and they were like, this is impossible because we was going to the North Pole and you're going to the South Pole, allegedly, right? But they've left one pole and they're going to the South Pole, but you've met the other ship. Like, how is that even possible? Because they went around the ice wall, so they realised that there's a wall that goes all the way around this, and it's a wall of ice, and it goes around the whole of this bit we're in, right? So they're like, we can't tell the world this. We just say there's a little chunk of ice over here. We just found it, and it's called Antarctica. We call it. We just name it Antarctica, a little piece of it. We just give them a little piece near Australia. We just over there somewhere. Yeah, we just give them that piece. Because there's wide there. The wall is just thick. It's so wide, this wall, right? So yeah, let's give them that bit, and they can play on that bit. And we just say that's all there is. Won't let them know there's actually a whole ring of it. But there's 4 gates, so you can get out. That's how I see it anyway. Yeah. So I'll go over there and see them, you know what I mean, one day. They could be still there, they could come into this bit, who knows? That's where the extra terrain is, where they say they made up ET, and I'm like, no, I don't know ET, that's extra terrain. Yeah. More people over there. If I went over, I'll be ET then, because I'll be on the extra terrain. They called it terror. Why would they call it terror? The extra terrain. And we terraform everywhere, don't we? Yeah, we go somewhere and we terraform it. So like, yeah, that feels like it to me. We're terraforming everywhere. That's why they say Mars, you'll go to Mars, right? If they ever say they've gone there and they've landed there and they waved here, we're on Mars, right? You know they're on the land there. Yeah, they've gone over the ice wall and they've gone beyond that via airship or underground transatlantic rail. Well, there's a transatlantic one, that's only across the Atlantic, don't get me wrong, but there's ones that probably go further than that, go out under the ice wall, or submarine. There's ways of getting out of here, and they go to the other land, and then make out that's Mars. And we're going to think it is, well, I'm not, but others will go, oh yeah, look, they're on Mars. They went out of space, they send an imaginary rocket up, and then let it drop down in the Bermuda Triangle so no one can see it. And then they can film them getting out of it and everything, because they're in the Bermuda Triangle. Like, they can say they came back or they didn't, whatever. They can film whatever they want over there. Not allowed in that bit. Funny, isn't it? And it's right near Cape Canaveral. Huh. Well, anyway, and it angles that way as well. Oh, come on. It's not hard to work out, really. So they just do that at the same time. Rocket fall out, go up, apparently. Next minute they're waving to us on Mars. And I'll be like, no, they're over there, they can get out. Oh, they're allowed on that bit then. Because maybe they don't want us over there. Who would want us getting out of here? Like what we get up to. We want to war everything. By the looks of it. That's what we're shown, wars everywhere. Yeah, I've looked at stuff and just thought to myself, really. And then thinking, if you can imagine it, I don't think you can imagine something that's not going to be true. I might be wrong with that, but I don't know. Then you just see if it's tangible enough or not, rather what you imagine it could look like or be or whatever. And then you hope there's someone else who thinks about the same things as you or feels, and then you can do it together even, or even talk about it. Just luckily we've got YouTube now. We can actually say this somewhere, because otherwise, like, I'm the crazy man walking around. Well, I'm probably still am, but I've got a couple of other crazy men walking on YouTube with me. Yes. Oh, night, mate. I'm up in 6 hours. Whoa. Oh, blimey. Yeah, have a good day. Well, I'm presuming now you're going to work, so have a good day, what? Or whatever you're doing, though. What is the time now? So, yeah, what? Oh, it's 12:35. See, I'll get more credits with that AI, my friend. Yeah. Can you hear that when it goes off? Oh, pardon me. Yeah, I'm dry. I'm dry as a bone now. He's probably dry. What's his name again? World Listener. First thing, bro. All that moving. He's got me on in the background. He can hear me. Bro, put the kettle on. Put the kettle on. The world's listening. Quick. No, big love, peeps. I'm gonna bounce. I think. Yeah, go and get a drink, do stuff, and it creates something. Hopefully, I may have gave someone some food for thought for fun, right? Maybe I didn't. Oh, Nightmare Post in the building. Big love. Oh, thanks, Nightmare Post. Oh, I feel like I want to stay 1 second to see what you're saying. Right, yeah, dry mouth. Like, I'm like, dry as a bone. That means I need a drink. My humour might be dry though. Yeah, I'm dry on the lighter and all. Yeah, I'm dry over here. I'm not crying, I'm drying. It's all good fun. Oh, I've got 10 gram egg straight from Spain. Wow, damn, that's a big egg. From Spain. I went there once. I had fried eggs every morning for breakfast. They were lovely. Because they serve you up in like the hotel, and he liked me, the guy, and he kept calling me to the front of the queue, and I'm like, oh, I've got to jump the queue. I feel rude, but I'd still jump the queue, like, and he kept giving me like 3 or 4, and he go, how many do you want? I go, I'll have 2, and then it went up to 3, then on the last day I went, go on, and I'll have 4. 4 eggs, 4 scrambled eggs with chips and beans and all this stuff. Yeah, loved it. Hope you've been good, coat. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah, I'm just struggling through till Monday. Hopefully, Monday I'll get some money, so I'll better eat properly and stuff. Eat an egg, I'm saying. The last egg I had though, I did make them, and I boiled them. Yeah, and I like boiled eggs. Like, you put them in the fridge and then like scramble them up. I mean, chop them up a bit, and with a bit of salad cream on it. Oh, banging! Put them in a sandwich. Happy days. Happy soaking. Yes. Right. Oh, thanks for coming in, peeps. Hopefully you've hit that button. Anyone new here? Hit that subscribe button. Oh, I've got 10. I had 10 likes. See, all done well. Thanks. Hopefully, you listen to some music. Hopefully, this ain't there for you. One of my songs might hit you, and then I'll be back when I'm back. I'll be back soon. Prefer scrambled, mate. Yeah, I do like scrambled egg. I like anything. Yeah, all the ways with egg apart from the omelette. So I can do scrambled. I can do, like, we call it egg and soldiers, where you just boil the egg so like for 2 minutes. So it's nice and runny. Knock the top of it off, and then you can dip some bread in it. Yeah. Otherwise fried. Yeah, scrambled is banging. Right. That's the entertainment for today. All right, peace out, peeps, and hopefully I'll see you on the next one. Big love.